Big Sean there on your station playing your hit music. It is Mom FM. Welcome to it. It's the morning show. Chris here with you, and live in the studio with us, we want to introduce these two individuals. Joy Jensen, manager, the branch manager of Preferred Credit Union. How you doing this morning, by the way?
Doing great, Chris. Thanks.
All right, because today is a big special day for you, and we're going to be talking about you here in a second. And Charissa, how you doing? Well, first of all, how you doing?
Pretty good, thank you.
There's the voice. If you know the Preferred Credit Union commercials that air right here on 102.7 Mom FM and Hot Country Hits 99.9, you recognize Charissa's voice. Charissa, you've been with Preferred Credit Union for how long now?
About 14 years.
14 years. Okay.
Yes.
So the longevity at Preferred Credit Union is incredible. And this morning, we're going to be talking about that and congratulating both of you, by the way, for all of the longevity there. But Joy, this is your last day. We're letting you go from Preferred Credit Union today, okay? Is that all right? In a positive way?
That's okay.
Okay, all right. Just making sure.
It's sad, but it's okay.
Absolutely. For the listeners that are out here, by the way, you can watch this on our Facebook pages, both Hot Country Hits and 102.7 Mom FM, and our YouTube channel. And because this is huge for you, Joy, you have been with Preferred Credit Union for 43 years.
Yes.
That's a long time.
It's a very long time, but it went by so fast.
Did it? I bet
Honest
it did.
to goodness,
Wow.
it went by so fast.
You know, it's kind of like that question that people are asked about marriages lasting for so long. I guess that would be my first question to you is you stuck around for that long. And obviously there in 43 years, there's good and there's bad that comes along with the financial industry, life in general. What's the secret to all of that time in?
I like what I do, but I've always said that if it wasn't for my team, the young women that work for me, I wouldn't be me, and we wouldn't be who we are. They honestly do make Preferred Credit Union.
Absolutely. Well said there. Joy, you announced your retirement when? This year, a couple months ago? When was that?
I've been talking about it for a while.
Okay.
Probably since last year, but my CEO and I met many times over the last 6 months, and I announced it 90 days ago, about 90 days ago.
And for the team, Charissa, let me swing over to you for a second. What was that reaction when it was actually set in stone that Joy is going to be departing Preferred Credit Union today?
I mean, we knew it was coming, but there were definitely a lot of tears that morning, a lot of hugging. And since then, there's definitely been a lot more tears. So.
Yeah. And the relationship you've been there, Charissa, for 14 years, that relationship that the customers, that bond that happens with just somebody that's been there for 14 years was a long time already. Can you imagine that relationship that Joy has had with the customers over that time? What is that like?
She has had a lot of visitors this week, a lot of gifts, a lot of tears from members coming in, and just congratulating her on her retirement, that they're going to miss her. So I know she's cared for an awful lot by a lot of people.
Absolutely. Joy, when you hear comments like that, what does it say to you? What do you think about when all of these people have visited you this week at Preferred Credit Union, and you've just built those relationships over the years?
So it's hard to believe that you've made a difference like that. And I've said that a lot, and Charissa has heard it too. It's like, I'm just me. I really haven't done anything special.
Oh, Charissa, would you disagree with that?
I would totally disagree with that. Yep,
right.
Just even her smile every morning and her welcoming to us, she's going to be missed.
I didn't bring any tissues into the studio. Okay, but in all seriousness, it is something that when you look back at it, you do have a lot of relationships that you build with the customers, with the staff. What about that one memory? I have to ask that one memory that stands out of many. I'm sure there's a few.
Oh, there's so many.
But yeah.
But there's probably some I really can't say on the air.
Yeah, oh yeah. from a client standpoint and a banking standpoint, but
gosh.
what do you think stands out that was the most rewarding?
The most rewarding.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, I don't even know if I can choose one.
Okay.
There's just been so many over the years. We've gone through so much with our members, and I just never realized how much I helped people until I had people stopping in and saying, "Joy, you really helped me." I mean, it's a different world, but I can remember a member that couldn't get away from work. She was an RN, and it was Memorial Medical Center. Okay. And she wanted an auto loan, and she just couldn't get away. And I said, I can come up to the hospital. We can do this. I did it on the floor where she was working, and we took care of that, and she was able to take care of her patients. I've closed loans at my house before. I've had someone come to my home. Yeah. Again, that's many years ago before banking regulations changed. Just things like that. But I've had some humorous things. Yes.
No, I believe.
Yes.
Well, okay. Could you share one? Is there one to share?
Oh, look at Charissa. She's like, Joy, you can't say that, right?
So
it's not nasty, and I'm telling you, the member would probably get a kick out of it.
She would.
Yeah.
Can I say that word on the air?
Yeah, you could probably. Yeah, that would be okay. We do have some comments coming in on our Facebook page. Jennifer says, "Great role model," wait, it's your niece.
Yes,
okay,
Jennifer is.
Yep. And then Heidi says, "Congratulations, Joy! Awesome people at that branch." So the team, we've got Michael says, "Oh my gosh, congratulations, Joy! I will miss not seeing you. You always were there when I needed." And I thank you so much with a big heart there. So, again, these comments come in for somebody that has touched a lot of lives, and you have. This afternoon, you have some visitors coming up from corporate, right?
I do.
All right, take us through what's the afternoon look like for you?
Well, I'm not 100% certain. So we've had treats and goodies out in the branch all week. So if anyone wants to stop in, we could run out because we fed them out all week.
No, it's good.
But stop in.
Yeah, absolutely.
So my CEO is coming from Grand Rapids, and I absolutely adore that man. I think my team adores that man as well. He scared me to death when I met him for the first time in 2009. He's like 6'9". But he has Northern Michigan roots. He cares about his people, and I'm sure Charissa would confirm that. Yes. So he's going to come and see me today to say goodbye. I don't like that word goodbye.
Yeah,
so maybe we'll just say see you later.
Well, and you live in the area. I mean, this is not where it's like, unless you are. What is the plans? I mean, what is Joy's next step in life after retirement?
Joy doesn't have any plans right now, which is okay with me.
All right.
It's like, that's why I retired in the summer. We live in a beautiful area and community. You know what? If I want to go to the beach with a book in my hand, I can do it on Monday afternoon.
Absolutely.
So
Charissa, are you going to be jealous about that?
Oh, for sure I am, yes.
All right. And enjoy you've got Megan, who's a member of your team for the last, 7 years there?
Yep, 7+.
Yep, taking over as a branch manager there. So it's not going to be this complete, facelift of the staff there. It really is individuals that people have come to recognize and see on a daily basis, right?
That is correct. Okay. Yes.
Awesome.
There'll be a little change in dynamics and a little transitioning, but that's expected, and I think everybody expects that.
Absolutely.
So they're a great, like I said, a great group of young women. They'll do great. They'll
Absolutely.
Do great.
The biggest transition or biggest change in banking, 43 years or 48 years total, because you worked for another financial institution prior to that. But the biggest change you have noticed in the financial side of things over the years. What do you think?
We all know the last few years have been rough, so things have changed. We've gone through a lot of ups and downs. 2008 with the market and the real estate then. We're seeing a little bit of that. We had such a high, and now we're seeing a little bit of, a little bit of low. But when I started working, I used something called a data verter. So I would handwrite receipts, and then I would punch things into a data verter at the end of the day. We have instant issue credit cards and debit cards. I know we were the first institution in the area to do that. Members can walk in today and they can get a credit card at a low rate of 7.99. They can come in, get approved, walk out the door with a Visa credit card. So those kind of things.
So all of that technology, yeah.
Oh,
and don't
yeah.
mind Hudson, the radio dog. He is back there as visitors come in. Well, Charissa, we appreciate you coming in with Joy. Joy has, the two of you have been tied at the hip for a long time. So what's your message to her? I'm sure you're going to have a more personal message later on today, but what is your message to Joy today?
Just to enjoy retirement, do something you love, explore, go on a vacation, which is much deserved. But definitely don't be a stranger. Come see us, even if it's on Monday.
There you go. They're expecting you back on Monday, by the way.
Just for a visit.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Joy, we have something for you. It's been in front of you. It's flowers right over here for you. So
Thank you, Chris.
That is for you. And we appreciate the partnership that you have forged with us for so many years here at the radio stations. And I hear you're loving the country station over at Preferred Credit Union.
We do.
Thanks so much for tuning us in. And again, the retirement obviously is just one, it's one stage in your life. I'm sure we're going to see you all around the area. And unless Florida is a part of your life these days. No. Okay, all right. We've got beaches here. We've got sun, all of that good stuff.
Yes.
Well, Joy, from all of us here at WMOM and Hot Country Hits, we want to congratulate you on all that you have done for this community and everybody that has been a part of your life, both at work and as well walking through. You've helped people build homes and buy their first house and car and establish life in general. And I hope that means a lot to you.
It does. Thanks, Chris.
You're welcome.
It absolutely does.
Absolutely. Joy Jensen, celebrating 43 years of retirement today. Stop by Preferred Credit Union throughout the day today. How long are you open till today?
5 o'clock.
Okay, all right. So between 9 o'clock, right? 9 and 5 today, swing into Preferred Credit Union right there on Jabavi and say hi to the team at the Preferred Credit Union and congratulate Joy for us. Joy, thanks for taking some time with us this morning.
Thanks for having us.
Absolutely. It is 8:32 on 102.7 WMOM and Hot Country Hits 99.9. A quick break and back to more hits coming up next on Bomb FM.
Do aches and pains rob you of your summer fun? Hello, everyone. Dr.